in a world in which crypto has not become a currency. There are maybe tens of thousands of Bitcoin transactions every day. There are tens of billions of dollars, or tens of billions of transactions involving government-issued currencies every day. So if crypto ever becomes a currency, it's going to be a whole new world. Now, crypto right now is just a collectible. I have a stamp collection. If any of you want to buy it for what I was once told it would be worth, please let me know. It's a collectible. And for a while there, everybody thought it was worth more and more, and that's what may happen to crypto if it doesn't become a currency. Now, a mixer is there for the purpose of helping criminals. Please raise your hand if you will agree that if you would support legislation to make it illegal for Americans to do business with any exchange or other crypto service provider that ever uses a mixer. Let the record show no hands went up. So they're all representing companies who say they want to stop crime, and they're all doing business with and demand the right to keep doing business with those who have mixers for the sole purpose of confounding law enforcement. Now, we are told that there are certain instances where cyber criminals' ransomware has been detected. But that's not the big market. If crypto ever becomes a currency, well, because it has a unique advantage to a big part of the market. And there really aren't that ransomware, human trafficking, that isn't the big dollars in the world economy. The big dollars are in tax evasion. Now, a lot of folks on the other side think tax evasion's a good idea. You know, every time a billionaire cheats on his taxes, a member of the Freedom Caucus earns his wings. But the fact is you can't be a superpower if you can't enforce your tax laws. I'll ask for a show of hands, can any of you give me even 10 instances where a U.S. tax evader has been caught through crypto investigations? No hands went up. Anybody want to offer me one example? You're all here with examples of catching. Oh, you do have one example.
Congressman, I know from my time when I was in the Department of Justice that the tax division had numerous investigations into tax evasion.
Any success?
Tax evasion.
Yes, but not a single public success that you're aware that you can identify.
I can't now, but
okay.
we're happy to get back to you on that.
So we're talking about the IRS testifying that $1 trillion is not paid each year, chiefly by the rich. That means they have to conceal $3 trillion every year in income. And yet, while we want to brag about this or that ransomware, we're talking $3 trillion every year in hidden income, and we don't have a single example. Digital wallets identified by Israel's counterterrorism show that Hamas received $41 billion in crypto. Other analytics show that Palestinian Islamic Jihad received $93 million. And I realize that there are fiat currency transactions that fund terrorists. But the crypto world is measured in tens of thousands of transactions. The regular currency, the government currency world, is in tens of billions of transactions. So we've got grossly disproportionate use of crypto for terrorism, for human trafficking, for drug dealing, and of course, for tax evasion. Now, none of you have ever been successful criminals. I think I've got that right. You'll interrupt me if I'm wrong. So you don't know what it takes to be a successful criminal. You're here telling me that the successful criminals don't understand their business when they decide to use crypto. I would venture that since none of you are successful criminals, you're not really in a position to tell us this. What we see is growing ransomware. Ransomware hit $1 billion last year, the highest ever observed. Increasingly, they're using crypto to do it, and they're getting away with it, and they know their business just as you know your business. But let the record show none of the crypto companies, none of the people here who make money through crypto is willing to stop doing business with the criminal facilitating mixer operations. I yield back.